5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heyo, welcome back to Drunken Nerds, number 47. Schubert, you don't look as happy over there.
I'm having some technical difficulties, so deal with me for a
I was
second.
to say, you're not in Disney World, it can't be. That smile would be, wouldn't be able to go away from your face here.
You hear me? Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello? I might have to restart this one. I just updated my computer and reset all my settings.
This is 2 weeks in a row with you.
There we go. We're back in business. I'm telling you, I did an update, and now everything's all screwed up. So
it's those Apple computers, I'm telling you.
I'm not using an Apple computer.
Well, I figured you were. I am, and I always have difficulties with this stupid piece of junk.
Yeah. Hey, new Windows, I guess. Windows 11. Thanks a lot, Bill Gates.
All right. So what's going on? Where are you at? You still in Florida?
Not in Florida. I had to leave Florida, unfortunately. But I'm in one of my other favorite places. I'm in Dallas, so not too bad.
All right, Dallas. Is it warm over there, I take it?
No, it was 30 friggin' degrees today.
Oh, it's nothing.
I had to call work off. I said, no more. I was working outside. I lasted about 10 minutes. I said, I'm done. I called it a day.
Yeah. Man, it's cold everywhere. Like, I literally think my fingers are going to fall off during this podcast if we go any more than, 30 minutes. I don't know.
I was listening to a radio show this morning, and they were interviewing a guy, and they were complaining about being in New York. The guy's like, I'm here in sunny Dallas. I'm like, you idiot. It's 30 fucking degrees. It's probably colder than it is in New York.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, strange weather. But
hey, I survived Florida somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, but...
Yeah, you got through it. I mean, that was quite the stream you had going there on Instagram Live. I mean, you went dark for a while, but...
I went dark. I just found out why. I did 13 rounds of beers at the Disney Boardwalk afterwards. And that was after dinner. I forgot. After my Around the World, which I did a full Around the World, it was a good day at the park. It wasn't great. It was too friggin' crowded.
Well, you went... It was the first day of whatever the hell that was, Art Day.
And nobody told me that. So it was almost impossible to do Around the World. I lasted about 4 hours, and I think 3 of those 4 hours was spent in line waiting for drinks. So it was miserable on that front, but it was good. At the end, I basically gave up. I just started looking at all the artwork.
We need to know, did that artwork make it back home, or is that lost somewhere at Disney?
No, I purchased some, and it made it back home all right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Usually what you buy usually doesn't come home with you.
Well, so basically, I'm gonna come clean with you.
What's that?
I skipped England.
You skipped? Well, you didn't go around the world then.
I skipped England. I did 2 in Canada to make up for it.
Well, I don't know if that's how it works. Remember, you talked to those people. Those the rules are you can't cross country lines without finishing your beer.
Knew. Well, no. Well, those rules were out the window from the beginning because that didn't exist. Because after spending 45 minutes waiting in line in a country, you've had enough of that country and you just want to move on. So, anyway, I knew England was going to be the tipping point where the artwork wouldn't make it home. So I called it a night. I went back. I cleaned up. I went to dinner.
All right.
At dinner, I ate a tomahawk.
Where did you get the tomahawk?
It was at the hotel, at Shula's Steakhouse.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Swan or Dolphin?
I don't remember, but it's at the good one. No, it's at the non-good one. It's not the one on my X list now.
The Dolphin.
I like the other one better. I'm a Swan guy.
Okay.
So I ate the tomahawk. The waitress was like, I was like, is it big? Is it worth it? She goes, I don't think I've ever seen anybody order it. I go, what do you mean? She goes, I think it's just on the menu for entertainment. I go, well, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I ate the whole thing in 15 minutes. She's like, that is a sick man. And I think that must have been enough of a base because I just checked my credit card receipts and I did 13 rounds between the dance hall and jelly rolls.
That's a good night.
So I had quite the day. Earlier in the morning, I started early. I went to Olga's Cantina at 11 o'clock in the morning.
And you bought a specialty drink, right?
Bought the specialty
Souvenir?
drink, got the souvenir cup. Then the guy upsold me. So these Disney upsellers, they got me. I was trying to buy one piece of artwork. The guy goes, "Why don't you buy the other one?" I go, "All right." Earlier in the day, the guy goes, "Well, you already got the souvenir cup. Why don't you get the beer flight tray?" I go, "All right."
So what is that? Is that made out of wood? I saw a
Oh no,
picture of it.
it's ceramic. It's basically a tray that holds the individual. It comes with the four, like the individual beer sample glasses.
Yeah.
And it's Star
What do they
Wars
charge you
themed.
for that?
Oh, it was over 100, I think.
Oh my god.
So it wasn't a cheap day.
All right.
I didn't do too well in that regard, but I had a good time. I totally get that was the best day I've had at Galaxy's Edge. So now I'm pretty sold on the Galactic Star Cruiser experience.
Yeah, so that's 2 nights, right? You get a bucket for 2 nights. You go in together. You do all the stuff with whoever's at that hotel. And it's, what, $2,000 for a room?
I think it's per person. It comes out to about $2,000.
$2,000 a person. So like $4,000 total for 2 nights.
I think it's 4 to 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That includes your food.
Include your food. Include your park tickets. So.
I mean, at Disney, it seems like a steal. Because when Disney, I feel like your concept with money is gone.
Well, I think I spent, if you broke it down, but on a daily basis, I easily spent more.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't doubt it.
So yeah.
All
good trip. But I'm gonna go on my mini rant. I'm sure everybody's seen it by now. The fucking Figment popcorn bucket.
Man, people are obsessed with that popcorn bucket.
I'm so
6 hours people waiting in line for.
Yeah. I encountered some people and they tried to tell me they weren't in line for about 2 hours. They're full of shit. They were in line for 2 hours inside the park. There's no way they weren't outside the park waiting to get in for at least another 3 hours. I saw people walking around with like 4 of them. I swear to God, I thought I was going to see fistfights.
What makes the Figment popcorn bucket more special than all these other popcorn buckets that people seem to like?
Don't make any sense. No sense. But I can tell you, my Instagram feed, all it is just like idiots posting the fucking popcorn bucket, and I've seen enough of it. I don't want to see it ever again.
What do you do with it? Like, are these people just buying them to try to resell them, or are they both buying them because they think it's going to be like a collector's thing that they don't want to get rid of?
I think somebody organized it, and I think it's a trophy. I think people were like, we're going to wait in line for 6 hours and then go show off to all these other idiots and then make them jealous that they don't have their popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I was seeing literally pictures that it was like in France or whatever, and the line went all the way down to the beginning of the park.
It was insane. So I'm telling you one thing, Disney, they're going to jump on the bandwagon. They're making I guarantee you there's going to be a Figment movie within the next year.
Yeah, banking on the Figment stuff.
I'm telling you, this thing was stupid. You see these idiots walking around with like 3 or 4 of them with the biggest shit-eating grin on their face. I wanted to punch somebody in the face, but
it seemed miserable because online too, it's all you saw is people like posting their stupid Figment buckets all over the park.
Oh, it's like that's what it was. It was all the people with the Figment buckets going and like smiling and yucking it up with the other people with Figment buckets, and then it was all the other people just giving them death stares the whole day.
See, this is one thing I don't get. And real quick, so there are people out there that are Disney popcorn bucket collectors. Mm-hmm. We like to collect the beer glasses for souvenir glasses.
Right, not too much different.
Wait in line for more than 20 minutes to get a beer?
I waited in line it was 25 minutes for my damn snow cone, and I was ready to murder somebody.
Right, but after that, it's not like we're going to wait in line for a souvenir thing. Say, screw it. Well,
no, I'm moving on. Yeah,
moving on. So these popcorn people, they wasted their whole day waiting in line to either just say they got the bucket or they actually enjoy popcorn a lot.
I'm telling you, I think every person that got the bucket is a pure psychopath.
I agree. I didn't see any normal people post pictures.
No. I saw one girl, she was dressed up as Figment, wearing like a short skirt and like her thong was hanging out. And I'm like, what the fuck is this at Disney World? like Jesus Christ.
God, it sounds like hell.
It was something else. But anyway, it was not the greatest circumstances, but I made a fun day out of it. And somehow still made it to wrestling the next morning. So
yeah, you did good. I can't believe you were still up. When you texted me saying you're at wrestling, I was shocked.
I was shocked myself.
You're getting up.
Well, what I did is I went in early and waited in line on the nice cold cement ground in the shade. And I think without that, I would have been in trouble because as soon as they moved us to the sunlight, I was about to last 10 more minutes.
All right, so
But-
out of Disney for a while, so we'll be back in March. I'm gonna come join you. We'll do another Disney spring park crawl.
Starting to plan the trip. So we got in about 6 weeks we got to prepare. So I'm sure you'll hear all about that. Maybe we arrange a meetup with our fellow nerd listeners.
Yeah, see what we can do over there.
Say,
Or
hey,
the
come
shirtless men, they always say they're gonna join us, and they never actually do. I mean, one of them lives like an hour away. I don't even think he made contact with me last time I went to Disney. So we'll see what happens there.
Yep. So something to prepare for.
All right. Well, you had a much better, obviously, weekend than me.
Yeah, a little eventful.
I think I told you. I obviously haven't told anybody this.
That
But
couch.
so we've got a new couch.
You told everybody last week.
I did. But it came in 28 boxes. I knew it was going to come like in shipments. So we got this new couch from Lovesac. They call it whatever, Sactionals. 28 boxes, man. So my entire garage now is filled up with empty
Sounds
boxes.
kind of like fun.
It's not. Why would that be fun? Couches
it's
supposed to
basically
come in
like-
one single the hardest part's supposed to be getting it
I
through
don't
the
know.
door, and then it's
I
there.
do. You know me. I do a lot of Legos. It's basically the same thing, just life size.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. It didn't seem fun at all. Didn't seem fun. But anyway, it's built. Took 3 days to do it, and it's done.
Looks
So,
good. I saw you showed me the picture. It looks good.
Yeah, a lot of work. So that was my entire week. But all right, so we have a surprise in a little bit. I guess we'll get to that. I really don't want to do it, but let's do the TV roundup first. Quick one. Get to it.
TV round.
Cowboy around.
TV. All right, so last week I had COVID, so
That's
I
the
didn't
damnedest
move.
thing.
Hey, what?
It's the damnedest thing. More technical difficulties.
Useless. I'll just talk.
No, it's so when you're talking to me, it's coming through the headphones. When you play the videos, it plays over the speakers.
Gotta get your act together over there.
I'll figure it out next time.
So-
We'll deal with it tonight.
So I didn't get to watch too much because after I finished up with the whole COVID thing, I actually had to get back to work and do things. So only thing I really got caught up on was Boba Fett and Peacemaker, which I mean I love Peacemaker. I mean that show was awesome. Boba Fett, I like it. I'm not 100% on it yet, but
We haven't touched on Peacemaker at all yet, so it's probably worth jumping in.
yeah, we talked about it briefly last week because it came out, but we didn't want to talk about it because I think it came out the day we did the podcast.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I hadn't watched it yet. You had.
Right. So Peacemaker on HBO Max, that show is friggin' amazing. It is so incredibly good. So
I love it.
Are you all caught up on it?
All caught up. Love it. You texted me that the new episode was out. I watched it the second you sent that text.
Yeah.
I'm watching it the second it comes out territory. I'm in love with it.
Right. It's a must watch. So James Gunn has single-handedly saved DC in my opinion. What a game changer this show is compared to the other DC stuff they put out.
John Cena is amazing in this.
Incredible.
And
This is gonna rocket ship him up when it comes to the contracts he's gonna get for acting now.
And we talked about this a little bit, I think, how we said James Gunn put a rocket ship up Batista's ass and turned him into an A-lister. He's going to do the same thing for John Cena. Wrestlers are going to be begging to work with James Gunn.
Oh, 100%.
He's 2 for 2.
Yeah. It's like the perfect mix of violence and comedy when it comes to how he does it. I mean, and Cena he's the perfect role in this thing.
Oh, it's perfect.
So everything he does.
I can't say enough good about this show so far.
Yeah. So highly recommend. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I think there's 4 episodes in. So they release them, as we know now, they release a new episode every Thursday.
Yeah, which is nice. You get Boba Fett, or Disney usually does their thing Wednesday. They knew not to screw with that.
Right.
They'll do Thursday. Okay. Boba Fett, you said you're just
Oh, man. I mean, I like it. Of course, anything Star Wars I'm going to love. But I just don't know where they seem like they've been all over the place. I know they did a backstory this past
It's funny.
one.
You say you don't know. That's exactly why I absolutely love it.
Because what?
It's all over the place. It's just a mess. It's stuff you thought you'd never see. For me, that's what Star Wars is all about. So, like, this feels like it's made for a 40-year-old, 11-year-old kid. Someone like me who's like 40 years old, grew up with Star Wars, and is still truly like a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, I mean they are filling in all like the holes and gaps for all the movies and everything, so it makes sense. And they're gonna tie in the Mandalorian with this really good. But yeah, I mean I'm probably gonna love it by the end of it. But this last episode kind of seemed, I don't know, it didn't feel like it's the right place for that episode.
Yeah, this episode, I will give you it. I even had a hard time figuring out what, like, keeping track of what was present and what was flashback.
Yeah, they kept going back and forth.
I think it's funny. I think the perfect way to describe this show, and it's basically what happened, was how the beginning was basically the live action of the Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
That's basically what this show is. It's like if a nerd like him was writing it.
Right. Doing it.
And that's what the show is. And so for me, I think that's just perfect. That's all I need. I don't need crazy storylines. And I just need like a fun Star Wars show with all kinds of like aliens and shit like that. So I love it.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say I don't like the show. I'm not going to watch it. But
see, I think it's a sort of like an expectations thing. Like, because a lot of people are kind of down on it. Yeah. I think it's not supposed to be like highbrow, like The Mandalorian.
Right.
Mandalorian's pretty highbrow storytelling and crap like that. I think this is just supposed to be a fun show.
Yeah.
So I'm in on it.
All right. Anything? I mean, I didn't watch anything else. You get into any shows?
Well, you got me going.
Yeah. You get into Yellowstone?
I started Yellowstone.
Oh man, you're in for a long haul. You're looking at 30+ hours.
So I don't have the time to quite do what you did and just go boom, boom, boom.
You gotta get COVID.
I'd say this is probably like the fastest I've watched a show with minimal free time.
Yeah.
Basically, since I started watching it, if I've had free time, I've been watching it.
Right.
I haven't done much else. So you're right. Sort of Game of Thrones. I get where you're coming from now, because I just expect everybody to be dead in the next episode.
Yeah.
I just hope. The one thing I'm already getting at, which I kind of feel like I'm sniffing at, I don't know if I like it. I get the feeling it's going to kind of be like Lost, where you get the flashbacks of the certain character, and they're going to die in that episode.
Yeah, well, I think you're off on it, but it's an enjoyable watch.
Yeah.
So the first couple seasons really good. Third season, the ending is incredible. I think that's the ending of season 3. I think is what got every single person talking about this, because I remember seeing when that season ended, I saw a million comments online saying, "Oh my god, I can't wait till season 4." And that's the first time I've actually heard about Yellowstone is after that.
Yeah, so I have a couple different group chats going, and in a couple of them, it seems everybody's all of a sudden just trying to get caught up on Yellowstone, and the season 3 finale has been brought up at least multiple times in the last few days.
Yeah, it's like a game changer. So I think it's one of those like shock things that it gets people talking, which is exactly what they needed. So
it's crazy too how well of a job I've done avoiding spoilers.
Yeah,
like I feel like Game of Thrones, like if you didn't watch that, you still knew what was happening.
Right, yeah. I didn't even watch it. I know exactly what happened in the entire show.
So I'm in on it. I like it. I don't get people really undersold this by saying that first season is a little bit slow.
When you told me that too, because you said like 1836, like goes so fast. I'm like, Yellowstone wasn't too slow. Like
that's all I hear about. It's like when on people reviewing it and shit is, how slow the first season is, and you kind of have to grind through it. What do you mean grind through it? That was boom.
Yeah,
lots of violence and casual nudity. That's all you need to sell me.
It's true. So you're sold. So. All right, we're going to keep us updated on that. And
other than that, I think the TV Roundup, 1883, their episode, I'm caught up on that. That show's still fantastic. Yeah. I feel I've done a lot of TV this week. So I feel
TV. I mean, this is outside of sports and wrestling, which is pretty impressive for us because that basically takes up all of our time.
Well, not having to watch WWE anymore has freed up a lot of time for me.
That's true. I haven't watched WWE in quite some time now.
This might be my mini rant for the TV roundup because it's technically TV, but yeah, we won't get into wrestling. I'm out on WWE.
Yeah.
I was out on them already, but now I'm out. The way they're treating Mustafa Ali.
Oh, yeah.
He asked for his release, which they've fired, 150 people this year?
Right.
Not him. They're mad at him, so they're not granting his release. And they're basically holding him prisoner. And supposedly he has multiple years on his deal.
Yeah, that
and
sucks.
so they're just not going to release him just to spite him now.
Yeah.
After firing. So they're playing dirty. It's a fucking shitty company. I'm so sick of them. And I'm glad AEW, GCW, Impact, they're all doing good these days.
That is true. That's a good rant. All right, so let's get into this week's Hangover with the Naked Men. And I got a surprise from them, which we'll reveal at the end of this segment.
You're going to wait till the end. Oh, the end of the segment.
End of the segment. I'll give them that. But we'll see. You might be on your own for the last 20. You might have to.
Well, I can't read my own trivia questions
because there might be some issues going on. But we'll see. So let's get into this week's Hangover.
This week's Hangover.
First off, these Bud Light sours still are that good.
Well, we didn't bring that up. This is just a pure coincidence, but this might be the first week that I'm not drinking Bud Light in,
it's true.
3 months? I couldn't say no. So you're correct. I just finished up a blue raspberry, and on to my, this is my favorite one, the watermelon.
The watermelon. I'm a green apple guy. I like the green apple one. The only one that I'm not sold on in the entire pack is the lemon.
I don't think people believe us. This was not planned. This is just a pure coincidence.
Yeah. Well, I saw him. I was coming home. I was like, oh, man, the sours are there. I got to get them.
I've yet to see him in the store and say no to him.
No, you can't.
So
it's basically a staple item. You go in there, you go into a place just to get, a gallon of milk and the sours are there. You got to get the sours at the same time. So you never know when they're going to start making these things.
Yeah, that's a good point. This could be a limited release, but it doesn't seem like Bud Light cancels anything.
No, they keep saying limited release, but they're always here.
The tie-dye, they said, was a limited release. That's still out 8 months later.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to drink them while I can because it sounds like next week might be the release date for Bud Light Next, which could be
the zero carb beer.
That could be a game changer. So this might be the last time I drink this.
Yeah, we were talking about that because we were like, well, Bud Light only has 4 or 5 carbs.
Yeah.
But when you drink 30 of them, that adds up pretty quickly when it
right.
comes to the carb content. So
I think what it is, they have just perfected their seltzer that we're going to get like a Bud Light flavored seltzer.
Right.
And it's going to taste delicious.
Yep. Carbonate the beer. Let's do it.
So.
All right. So we'll get into the biggest news, which I was shocked by this. I know you sent me the same thing. So Microsoft ended up buying Activision and Blizzard, I think for $80 billion.
Was it that much? I thought it was shockingly cheap.
No.
It was a lot.
At least $70 billion. I think it was closer to $80 billion.
Wow.
So they're going for the monopoly.
So you hear that? If you have a company that's doing well, go get yourself canceled and then sell it for billions of dollars.
Exactly. Billions. I know. They're in a lawsuit going on, a big lawsuit going on in California. And so Microsoft buys them. And so now they have the rights to, the biggest one's obviously Call of Duty, which is huge. That's going to kill PlayStation.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so Call of Duty's gone. See, World of Warcraft.
That's crazy. In my mind, I'm just thinking about the Blizzard stuff. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking that Activision is part of it and massive.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So not only Call of Duty though, but they got
Man, so for canceling these people had no problem canceling Warcraft and what was the other one? League of Legends or whatever.
Yep.
You haven't heard a peep about them canceling Call of Duty.
No.
It seems a little hypocritical to me.
Well, yeah, they won't go near Call. They can't say anything bad about Call of Duty. But you saw PlayStation came out, I think this morning, and they just basically said they better honor all the contracts that they had with PlayStation. And Microsoft's gone down this road before. I think with
Rare.
Vita and Rare,
Yeah.
and they
didn't.
don't. They like stop it. So not only do they get that, but they also got PlayStation Spyro, Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah.
Overwatch, which I think is going to be one of
That's
the
the
biggest
big.
things.
That's the one I'm
That's
talking about. Yeah.
I think Overwatch is the #1 like esports played game.
But that was the one that was most like affected, so to speak, by the canceling of They just like halted it, didn't they?
For Overwatch.
Yeah.
But it's still the #1 like touring, like going to massive arenas with gamers. So why this I think is so big, because Call of Duty, now PlayStation's going to lose the casual gamers, and now they lose Overwatch.
Wow.
So now they're going to lose the competitive gamers, which is huge. I mean, I don't think World of Warcraft and all that stuff affects PlayStation very much, because people aren't playing those games
telling you,
on consoles.
PlayStation spent a ton of money buying Bethesda recently. They better get cracking.
My God, this was a game changer. I think, because I think this deal goes through next year.
Yeah.
This is going to put PlayStation behind for sure.
And it's crazy too, because Microsoft basically simultaneously said, we're coming out with our own version of PlayStation now.
Yeah.
They're going to have everything.
They're going to have everything.
So
they're in big trouble. I think when you looked at the upcoming games in 2022, PlayStation had Xbox beat like by a ton.
Yeah, it had to be.
But now that they have all these companies, 2023, it's going to completely like flip the script. So.
This is exciting for me too. I think we're going to get something really cool StarCraft related out of it. It just feels like something that's always belonged on Xbox.
Right. And they could. That'd be great. New StarCraft, Diablo. So we'll see.
I bet Microsoft kicks it into high gear with those, retro, the Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, like you said.
Right.
All those old ones, and just go for nostalgia.
Because they put them on consoles, but they've always been targeted towards the PC. I think you're right. I think they might go more targeted towards the console, so it's easy to play compared to a PC.
Give me World of StarCraft, and I am in.
Good to go. Good to go. So that was the biggest news. The other one, which I went to my parents' house to watch the Patriots game Saturday night, and they were talking, blah, blah, blah. And then
that was a good game.
Moon Knight trailer came on, and I had to literally just jump up and say, everybody,
Moonfall.
I got to see it. What was that?
Moonfall? Oh, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
I'm getting confused.
The Moon Knight trailer, the first time I saw it, it was coming on during the game.
Moonfall's a different one.
Yeah, no, we was talking about.
I'm in on Moonfall.
You're in on Moonfall?
Yeah.
Well, that's not where we're going.
I know, but I got confused, so I'm going to say at the same time, I'm in on it.
You're in on Moonfall, and now are you in on Moon Knight?
Yeah, I'm in on Moon Knight.
What did you think about the trailer?
It looks pretty cool. I am worried about the whole split personality thing. I don't know if I like that part.
Just don't like that type of character?
I'm just worried it's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Because if you're familiar with Moon Knight, it's part of the comic book, but if you're familiar with Moon Knight, it's basically the guy turns into Moon Knight. It's kind of like him turning in. It would be like the same thing as Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk.
Yeah.
But his human guy is going to have split personalities too. So I don't know. I think that might be too much. Too much going on the human side to mix in with the superhero side. So we'll see.
The trailer did make it seem like it's going to be a lot, especially if they only do the normal 6 episodes.
Exactly. That's why it seems like it's going to be a lot to cram in.
Yeah, you're right. So the trailer showed everything. I felt like I watched a trailer that was going to be 20 episodes. So yeah, we'll see how they do this one.
I'm starting to think too, where the timing, I think Blade's probably going to be in it, or either that, or he's going to be like the Nick Fury of a group of here where he rounds up some people.
Yeah.
If you spoiler alert, it's been out long enough, but that's basically the end of Eternals is Blade recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be the same thing. It's going to end up Blade recruiting, and then there'll be one more with Blade recruiting, and then they'll all get together.
Yeah, tie it all in. So, well, like I said, another show coming out, and you're right. Speaking of the Eternals.
I was going to say, are you going to move on to that? It was a
No,
nice
well,
segue.
might as well since we're here. So they apparently set a streaming record on the movie.
For Disney Plus.
Yeah. So
And I think this one's pretty easy to solve. Nobody saw the crappy movie in theaters. So everybody watches it the second it's Disney Plus.
yeah, it's exactly the reason why, like Spider-Man stuff, they knew better. Like they had to go to theaters.
Right. So I'm wondering, like, we kind of went back and forth and sort of expected this to happen with Shang-Chi. Except Shang-Chi was actually a good movie.
Right.
So the word of mouth got people to theaters. Eternal stunk. I still haven't watched it yet, but
I've only watched the first 25 minutes.
I'm assuming it stinks.
When I hit continue on Disney Plus, but I saw when it first came out on the streaming, I started it and then you're right. When you start something and you're 25 minutes in, you should want to continue to watch it.
Exactly.
I've never had the desire to hit the start button. I think I've been watching more of like Jeff Goldblum's show on Disney Plus than I have wanting to hit continue on that movie.
Right. So, like, I don't wonder I don't know what kind of precedent this sets for Disney Plus stuff. Like, if something stinks, are they just going to send it to Disney Plus because they know? Or are they going to send it to theaters and let it bomb and then tons of people will watch it on Disney Plus? Like,
yeah, I think what they're going to do is they're going to promote, like, say a movie that they know is not going to have huge expectations. They'll do a huge run out of saying this is going to be a Disney Plus exclusive, blah, blah, blah. Make it a huge, huge deal just to get subscribers, but knowing there's no way this movie's going to do well in theaters. I mean, it's exactly what Encanto was. They made a big deal about that, but they knew, okay.
Oh, don't get me started on Encanto.
We put this in the theaters. Is it really going to draw a big box office? But they put that on streaming, and they marketed the hell out of it. And
Once it hit streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, they just say, I don't know how this is true, but the song is supposedly bigger than Let It Go.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Which makes zero amount of sense.
So I didn't tell you this.
Oh, fuck.
Last
I don't know
week,
if I want to hear it.
My daughter came home
Yeah.
in first grade, and the teachers were singing it to them. The Don't Talk About Bruno song, whatever the hell it was, Magical. I was like, what? You guys are singing about Encanto? You don't sing like normal Disney song, just singing it. But no.
I don't see. That's the part I don't get. The song itself, there's like 6 different verses, and they're all different, and all have different words and different like the. I don't know how you could learn the words.
No.
This damn movie. I watched it again.
You've watched it multiple times.
I came around a little bit more, but I still hate it. The movie sucks. The family, they treat everybody like crap, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, but they're getting what they want out of it.
I can't get the damn songs out of my head.
No, and it's a constant stream in this house. Alexa, play Encanto soundtrack. Like, oh, not again, please.
I found myself playing it in the car the other day.
Yep.
So,
all right, but there's a ton of streaming news. I couldn't believe when we were looking this up. So I just watched the trailer. You've obviously played the game Cuphead on Xbox.
I sent this to you.
Yeah, so they're putting a series out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And the trailer looked great. It reminded me a lot of Ren and Stimpy.
So I was gonna say Ren and Stimpy, but I couldn't figure it out because that's where I was going. Like, clearly it's not a kids show.
No.
But it wasn't raunchy. Like, it didn't seem raunchy, and it didn't seem adult oriented. Right. So I just was kind of confused at the target audience, and then I was thinking, yeah, it's kind of like Ren and Stimpy.
That's like Ren and Stimpy Simpsons. Like, those are the shows that, like, when I was growing up, my parents would never let me watch for whatever reason. I finally got to Rocko's Modern World. I finally talked them into letting me watch that. But it's the same kind of style where it's a little adult-driven, but it's made for kids. So,
see, I don't think the Cuphead is for kids at all.
I don't think so either. But
the kids are going to want to watch it.
They're going to want to watch it. Exactly.
Then, like, Satan's going to fart or something, and
But so Netflix is.
I'll check it out.
It's a good trailer, though. I mean,
the trailer's nice.
It'll probably only last one season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what's it on Netflix.
Netflix.
Screwed. Yeah, screwed.
One that does is so today or the other day, Lord of the Rings. Finally, there's a teaser announced for the Amazon Prime show. So they're calling it The Rings of Power. Debut September, I think the beginning of September this year. So just a teaser, but it looks like we're gonna get some good stuff out of this.
The thing that shocked me was they gave it a September release date. That's insanely close.
Very close. I thought this was at least a year away.
I thought the same, and I didn't think this was like, all right, yeah, this'll come out eventually, and it'll be like Avatar, and it'll be like, all right, it's coming,
Right?
it's coming. We still haven't seen an Avatar. It's been like 10 years. Supposedly that's coming out this year too, but
Yeah, they just say this year, but you're right. They gave it an exact date.
yeah, right. So
we know
it's
what
sort of like
about now. So.
I'll believe it when I see it, and now I've seen a release date, so it's coming. It's time to start getting excited about it.
Right, and I feel like Wheel of Time was like a beginning for the build up for this. Wheel of Time seems very similar to Lord of the Rings, so it's almost like they kind of see how that one went, and I think Lord of the Rings they should blow it away. I would hope.
Well, so they spent $500 million on season 1.
Yeah,
They can't afford for this to fail.
no, it won't. There's no way it's gonna fail.
No. But The Hobbit kind of failed. So
True, but how much? Well, the box office did pretty well.
it was
for the
fine.
Hobbit.
Yeah, but it was just like not a like
Second one, not so much.
Lord of the Rings was like that was insane.
Yeah.
Like if that was like our prime high school years. That was a cultural phenomenon.
Oh yeah, you'd watch all like 9-10 hours just sitting down on your couch just to watch them straight through sometimes.
And they expected that from The Hobbit, and it just didn't happen. So
Right.
hopefully this will be awesome, I think.
Yep. So Amazon Prime stepping up. Another one that I just saw today, Apple TV is going to do a live action Godzilla series.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So everybody's getting these franchises. I mean,
The Godzilla one I'm not that excited about.
really? You're not a Godzilla guy?
So I don't think Godzilla's going to be in it. I think it's going to be one of these
watching
like
Invasion from Apple TV, I have little to no expectations to what this place could do for this, but
I think this goes back to our theory where they're just using the IPs to trick nerds like us into watching, and it's going to be
it's
terrible.
garbage.
If the worst part about Kong vs. Godzilla was the completely unnecessary and worthless storyline with Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah.
And that basically sounds like that's what the television show is going to be.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so I had no idea. I saw Godzilla, saw Apple TV, figured, okay, everybody's getting into the game of the nerd-related stuff, trying to get on the series.
They're giving us content, so that's good.
That's all that matters.
We're not struggling for topics these days like we were early in COVID.
I know, really. They're busting them out now. And one that I'm excited for tomorrow, I don't know if you are, but tomorrow, Ozark Season 4, Part 1 comes out. So I'm pretty pumped for that. I mean, I was huge in Ozark. It feels like it hasn't been out in forever. They blame it on COVID. It took 3+ years to put this new series out.
You just got to be happy that Netflix is giving you a true series finale.
I know. I can't believe it.
Has that happened on a show yet?
Never.
To be honest, I'm asking, like, has there been a Netflix show that has had a planned series finale?
Trying to think of outside. No, because the only shows that really I've got into, Ozark, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things.
Okay,
I
so
can't think of anything else that I really
Cobra Kai and Stranger Things, they'll probably get their due, but jury's still out. So Stranger Things could happen. Yeah.
Amazon Prime has a good release for Lord of the Rings. They might buy them out.
They could say Stranger Things. All right, we're going to give them one more season. These kids could go off to college and never want to.
They're running out of time with those kids. They got to get it together or kill them off. One of the two. I don't know. All right, so that's all our shows. The only other thing I want to touch on real quick. So obviously we've touched in the past with NBA Top Shot NFTs. No. So UFC is announcing their NFTs this coming weekend, and they're also partnered with Dapper Labs. The same with NBA Top Shot, NFL All Day. So a pack comes out tomorrow that I get access to. So I'll purchase one of those, and I think it goes out to the public, I want to say on Saturday. So they're going to do the $50 a pack for the NFT. They're calling it UFC Strike. I don't know what to expect out of this, because same with NFL All Day. I've been buying packs every week. There's no marketplace yet. So you have no idea, the demand for these, the values on these. We're just buying them to buy them. So.
Something I'm hoping with the UFC, I'm hoping it's not a weekly type thing like with the NFL. The NFL is kind of like a week to week. I want UFC, I want it to be a greatest hits.
Yeah.
I want every moment to be the best knockout you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
or something cool from history. I don't want a recent. That's my only hope for it.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Like I said, tomorrow, I think.
Give me Ronda Rousey moments.
Right.
Give me Chuck Liddell moments. I don't care about, this week, the second to last fight on the card. Yeah, no, get that out of here.
The weird part is, like, they're announcing this to the public on Saturday to buy packs, but I don't think there's a list of moments.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, usually, like for NFL or NBA, you can click on the upcoming pack and see exactly what moments are going to be in that pack. The UFC, I don't know. So you're right. I don't know if this is recent. I don't know if this is a certain year,
right,
or what you're getting. But it looks like they're charging $50 a pack. So.
You worried this is too much too quick?
For NFTs in general?
Well, that's a whole different story, but the Dapper stuff specifically.
I think Dapper, because they're worth, I think, an insane amount of money now.
Yeah.
You're right. I think they're just trying to put everything out. I can't believe how fast they went from NFL to UFC.
No, it seems crazy.
I would have guessed, like, NBA Top Shot, I mean, they were by themselves for a while, so I understood them putting out a second one, like NFL or UFC, but not both of them within a matter of basically 3 months.
I think what they have going for them is that their version of an NFT makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's basically, like, you can tell people, okay, it's basically a trading card, but virtual.
Right.
These artwork stuff, that bubble is going to burst, and it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, all the artwork stuff, you're right.
But this, I think it's something tangible. I think it's got something that's going to go on for a while.
Yeah. So, all right. So outside of that, so I got a gift. I might as well do this before we do the RIP because I might have to put myself in the RIP.
We're changing the plan. It's Dan.
Yeah. So I got a gift today in the mail, which says I can't read that, but Happy Holidays.
Oh.
Heard you like spicy stuff. Love the shirtless men.
Wow.
So,
that's
nice. The shirtless men, at least they do something. I mean, they don't visit us or anything. So they sent me. They're so kind.
Happy Holidays.
What is this thing? A Choco Challenge.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh.
There you go. Choco.
Welcome to the Choco Challenge.
Some sweets.
Eat it. Attempt to eat the entire bar of chocolate. Film it and share it.
I'm taking it. This is in place of your beer tasting this week. Your beer review.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be beer tasting after this. I mean, I should have done this last week.
Bringing this back. Your taste is back.
I was about to say I should have done this last week when I had no taste.
So that didn't last long, huh?
No, the no taste and no smell lasted for me like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, that's good. You heard these horror stories, people losing it for like months.
Right. Yeah, that wasn't me.
No,
I mean, it was weird because I could literally drink anything in the fridge and I would just be like, oh, it's an old beer. I drank it. I had hot sauce. I couldn't really taste it, but your eyes still watered sometimes because it
really
reacting to the heat.
That's interesting.
So, all right. So, Fuego Spice Company, the Choco Challenge.
Del Fuegos.
Very spicy.
All right. How's it look?
So, comes in this box.
What is that? It's hard to tell. Is that like a brick of chocolate?
It's just yeah.
All right. Oh. Now, this is one thing which is really strange to me because there's people out there, like I know this one is extremely hot.
Yeah.
But there's people out there who like a little heat in their chocolate. Like it's a normal thing at like a normal level.
Really? Like a sriracha type of chocolate?
Yeah, well, yeah. But so I remember one time in college and somebody, like as a punishment for doing something stupid, mixed Hershey syrup and hot sauce for me.
Yeah.
I remember it being the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Really?
So that's why I was offered a chance at this challenge, and I said absolutely not.
Yeah,
plus, I don't have a good track record with heat challenges.
No, I've seen you try to do a couple. It never ends well. It's not going to end well for me either. I'm not good at them either.
It's funny though. It's my heat tolerance is pretty high.
Yeah.
But then, like once I get to that level, I don't want it even a little bit hotter. I'm done. I'm tapped out. Like
No.
hot ones, like if I went on the hot ones, I'd probably get to like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, this is pretty delicious. And then as soon as nope, no more. I'm done. So.
All right, well, let's try this. It says you must be insane to consume this pain.
I say you just chuck it in. Just go.
Well, I was hoping to just do like a 1 bite, but this is too big. It's not even chocolate. What kind of color chocolate is this? You can't really see this, but
It's white chocolate?
it's white. Oh, God.
That might be better.
It smells like
That might be better. I see. I think I could work with white chocolate. Milk chocolate, though, get out of here. No.
Let's eat the whole thing.
I say go for it. No pain, no gain.
All right, so let's go right to RIP because this is gonna burn the hell out of me.
Maybe the music will give you a minute.
Oh, this is rough. Oh my God.
Right off the bat, huh?
Yeah. Get you. I can't find the RIP. I'm trying to. Oh God.
Pretty disoriented, huh?
I don't know. Oh, RIP. Here we go. Oh God.
You're sweating over there.
Oh, I'm sweating. So we'll. Oh God, this is hot as shit. We lost Gaspari.
That might have been the first time I've heard you curse on this program. You almost spit it out.
Go ahead, she was talking about the. Oh God. The Moon Knight guy.
So this guy. I don't know his name. I don't know how to say his name. I've never heard of him. I literally saw the headline and know he was in Moon Knight, and that's it.
Oh, look at the hiccups.
I'm not doing too. Dan's not doing too well, so I'm probably gonna screw this up. But yeah, he's in Moon Knight, I guess. I don't know who he is. He's probably been in other stuff. I hope he didn't have a big part in Moon Knight. They're probably gonna have to change some things. But yeah, R.I.P. It's always sad to lose an actor, but he was in a skiing accident, I think, just like Sonny Bono before him. You're hurting over there, huh?
I can't feel my throat.
Oh,
I think I'm closing up.
your glasses look like they're fogging up.
I'm fogging bad.
Well, wow, it's probably not the smartest side. You should have saved it for the end, like originally planned.
I tried.
Do you have anything to say about this guy? We can't even say his name. I don't know.
Okay. Ooh. How to be?
It doesn't look enjoyable. Yeah, have another Bud Light seltzer. That'll make it go down better.
All right, that was enough fun.
You're doing good now, though, huh?
Not doing good. I know him from Hannibal Lecter. That's it.
Okay. You're not going to even say his name?
No. Oh, my God.
Wow, this went well. This took a turn for the worst. You know what? I'm starting to wonder these technical difficulties. I'm wondering if I've had them all along and just been too stupid to realize it.
What?
I'm wondering if I've had these technical difficulties all along and I'm just too stupid to realize that the music is coming out of the computer and not my headphones. Probably. Oh, I think he just puked.
Oh, God. They're trying to kill me.
How long do you think this is going to last?
I hope not too much longer. The seltzers aren't helping at all.
No, I can't imagine. Carbonation is probably popping bubbles and spreading the heat to the other parts of your mouth. I don't know if that's how science works, but...
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done the whole thing so quickly.
So I'm gonna say you don't recommend this for people to enjoy.
No, this is not an enjoyable chocolate. This is a painful, painful chocolate.
Do you think this is worse than the Carolina Reaper? Yeah. It's still hurting over there.
I don't know how anything can be worse. I can't even see out of my glasses at all.
Now,
This
did
is
you
fog.
taste any of the chocolate?
No, it didn't taste like chocolate at all.
So it's basically just eating a pepper in bar form.
Exactly.
You got snow on the ground? Go stick your face in the snow like, you know what's like Joe Pesci in Home Alone where he dips his head in the snow and it just...
I might have to. I was cold down here. I'm not anymore.
Go lick the cement floor. That might help. You know, cold cement usually fixes everything.
All right, I'll start your treatment. Give me one more beer real quick.
You're not doing too good. Man, you should just forfeit and let me go 6 for 6. My first perfect game.
This one I have a breath. In Moon Knight, what is the primary weapon of choice?
Are you looking for like a specific name?
This is what he uses.
He uses like a saber. But he uses like boomerang things too, like throwing stars.
I'll give it to you. They call them crescent darts.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's what I mean. I was going to say they're throwing stars, but they're not stars. They're moons. Crescent moons.
All right.
You're just trying to wrap this up, aren't you? That looks like it'll help. If you can't see, Dan's biting the ice cold can of beer, trying to calm his.
You're gonna kill me.
I don't think it's working.
I think my throat's gonna just clog up. That's it.
What if you have to go to the emergency room tonight? How are you going to explain this to your family?
I kept this close by.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got my AED.
I don't know what that would do to. What would that help? I think you need to do like a pen tracheotomy or something.
I might need something. Yeah. Question number 2. Name an actor who voices a character in Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3? You have to be that specific?
This one with all the actors. Let's get a name
What?
one.
Chris Evans.
No. It was you could have guessed either Heather Graham, Jeff Goldblum, Ron Perlman.
Why would I have guessed any of those?
They were pretty well known for all the trailers.
I didn't see it. Not a shooter guy.
All right. Question number 3. Well, these glasses are friggin' dry. I mean,
man, I've never seen it. You need like windshield wipers on those things.
oh yeah, they're fogging up. I think I'm so hot. My head is so hot right now. Somehow, like when I wear a mask, my glasses fog up. I think my head is just like it's like literally steaming. You know the guy from what's the Inside Out from Disney? Ingers guy.
Yeah, it's fire's just gonna start coming out of your head.
Oh my god! I don't think I've ever been this hot. Like I don't have
It's a good
mumbling. It's because
it's
I
a
can't
good
feel
thing.
anything in my mouth.
Yeah, good thing you weren't still clogged up from COVID or anything. This would have just cleared you out.
Oh yeah. I'm already rumbling. My stomach's rumbling. I'm in trouble.
Your body is gonna be back to square one. I think it's gonna be a full reset.
Thank God I'm not working tomorrow. I think it might
That's a good thing.
It's a personal health day.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
You might be sleeping on that new couch tonight.
I'm a dead man if I sleep on that couch. 'Cause I'm sure there's going to be like saliva, everything be drooling out of me, and I'll be sweat stains everywhere.
You're going to be relegated to the cold basement floor.
Oh God, I could go. I mean, it's probably about 10 degrees down here, and I could probably lie on the cement floor right now and be perfectly happy.
That might be your best bet.
Oh, God, these glasses. All right, question number 3. In Lord of the Rings, who tries to destroy the ring at the Council of Elrond?
I know.
Jesus Christ.
It's Gimli.
That's correct.
Yeah. I thought it was a trick question and it was going to be Gloin, his father, but it was Gimli.
No, I was trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to do the most obvious answers.
Right. See, that's what I thought you were tricking me, and it was his father and not him. I'm like, no, it was Gimli.
I should have brought some milk down here.
That would have been the smart thing.
Happen.
You need to do. It's funny. I looked today because I was feeling it, and I go, I wonder why nobody has made like a coffee seltzer-ish, like an alcoholic coffee. And then I went to Total Wine, and they had one. I was like, okay, I might have to try it. Like it was basically like the Starbucks double shot, but alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I'm going to need to try this, but on the weekend, not a night I need to stay up, because that would probably keep me up all night long.
This thing expires in 6 days.
Oh, good. So you might get double sick.
So they really were pushing the envelope here. Not only did they send me something that they tried to kill me with.
Wait, how does it expire?
Yeah, this must have been sitting like since the day they made these things.
Halloween candy lasts for like 2 years.
Right. So when the hell did this thing come out?
So they're actually trying to. This might be attempted murder on the shirtless men's behalf.
It expires January 24th, 2022.
That's 4 days.
4 days for this stupid thing.
So your insides might not be right for all sorts of reasons tomorrow.
No, and they're calling this the End Hunger because this apparently goes to like some sort of charity.
I have a feeling once your system is cleaned out, you're going to be hungry. You're going to eat as much as a small nation, probably.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be bad.
I'd stay off that couch.
Yeah, I'm going to DoorDash now. The weirdest thing, the roof, I can't even talk, the roof of my mouth is in so much pain right now, of all places. Not my tongue, it's like the top of my mouth.
It's probably because the heat's rising.
Yeah, it's going right to my brain. So I can burn it up. Ugh. All right, question number 4. In Godzilla, what does GPN stand for?
GPN? I don't know. Giant. Prehistoric. I'm probably wrong. Am I wrong with giant?
Yeah, what's the name of the stupid movie, idiot?
Monarch. Godzilla?
Good job. You got one right.
What do you mean? What did I get wrong?
You got Godzilla. You got one. What's the rest of it?
I didn't say Godzilla.
I told you to say Godzilla. That's the most common answer to put.
Godzilla Protected Nation?
Eat at your own risk. Trying to read this thing.
Find it. Does it have like Poison Control's phone number on there?
It should.
Hey, hello, Poison Control. The shirtless men tried to kill me with an expired chocolate.
So if you post this, it helps fight the cure against hunger. It seems like, I don't know, this is a sick way to do it.
Yeah.
I think anyway, GPN, Godzilla Prediction Network.
Oh, okay.
So you're wrong.
Yeah. I think if you posted this, though, and they heard us talking about some of our DoorDash receipts, the fight against hunger would be pretty upset with us.
Yeah, we don't do good on minimal stuff. Oh, my God. Ugh.
I'll drink for that one.
Okay. Question number 5. Name 5 of the Eternals.
Okay, I got this. Icarus, Cersei, Makari.
Who?
Makari.
Yep.
Gilgamesh.
Yep.
And this is what's gonna get me.
better hurry up. I need to run upstairs and get to the bathroom.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Not
I
much
got
longer
this.
left, I don't think.
I got this. How many guesses do I get? Just kidding.
You already got 4. You got to pick one more.
I can't think of another one.
Ugh.
Gardas, Cersei. This Pixie. The Pixie. Is Pixie one of them?
You're close, but no.
Sprite.
Sprite. Correct. There you go.
There.
I'll give it to you.
Pixie was an X-Men.
I need to. It actually, this thing is actually helping. I think it's because making me a little number. The more I drink, I think it just cruise through 3 beers.
Maybe do like a shot of whiskey or something. That might help.
I'm afraid in about 30 minutes.
Yo, you're screwed. I'm telling you, stay off that couch.
Oh, I didn't even do a question 6. Huh. All right, question number 6.
You're just pulling this out of your ass?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to pull it out of your ass after that shit.
What are the names of 3
Going for the quantity tonight, huh?
of the... God, I can't even remember his name now. No, that one's not going to work. What's his... Dutton. What's his first name? John Dutton?
Yeah, John does.
Name his kids.
All right, there's Casey,
Correct.
Jamie,
Correct.
and Beth.
Good. You're not going to talk about the dead one?
The guy who kicked it in the first episode. Was his name like Leroy or something?
You're good. All right. Fair enough. That was a fair question. Okay. Let's go with what's on tap for this weekend. I need to get to the bathroom here. I'm not feeling too great. All right, so as long as I'm not like in the emergency room getting some work done on my insides, I'm hoping to watch some oh my god. Some football maybe. That's it. I got nothing. What about you? What's going on for the weekend, Schubert?
Same for me. Second weekend in a row, the NFL has just completely fucked me. And the Bills are playing the same exact time as GCW's biggest pay-per-view of all time.
Oh, that's right. The Hammerstein.
So I'm going to have to double TV it. I haven't decided what's going to go on the TV, what's going to go on the laptop, but I'll figure it out. Besides that, Saturday night, I'm probably just going to watch more Yellowstone, maybe play some, maybe do a late night Elder Scrolls. But I got to work for most of the weekend, so it's not going to be fun. Only curveball, tomorrow night, I might go to an MLW show tomorrow.
Nice. Get some live wrestling.
Yeah, it's a cool venue. It's live wrestling. The card isn't great. There's not a lot of big names on it, but live wrestling is live wrestling.
Nice.
Basically, the biggest name on the card is Roxy.
Yeah.
A couple old timers, but nothing too exciting. But see how I'm feeling tomorrow. If I feel like going out, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Fair
Chances
enough.
are I'll probably stay in and just watch Yellowstone.
That's the way to go. So, all right, nerds. Well, it was an interesting episode. You know,
Yeah, different.
I'm not going to say thank you at all for the shirtless men, but I did it. I mean, I'll let you know. I'll have to let
You should
know in
recommend
30
this.
minutes.
Our listeners, go out and try this yourself and share a video with us.
Yeah, see if you can do the Choco Challenge. White,
And if you can, tag us
in.
in-
White lightning on. They couldn't even got me. They probably have milk chocolate. They got me the white.
See, that
chocolate.
sounds worse. I would have
I
gone
don't
with
want white chocolate.
I would have gone with the white chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I might have done it with you if I'd known it was white chocolate. I thought it was going to be milk chocolate, and I'm like,
Well, milk chocolate, right in the name. Milk helps with the heat. So I
Hey,
figured
but
that'd be a
it's
counter
gross.
effect.
It's like cream. Like, you want hot sauce in your cream?
I
No,
would've
thank
taken
you.
it. It was horribly tasting anyway. And the weird thing about it, I think they put 12 peppers in it, they said. Literally every single bite you had, you could literally taste a different pepper,
Really? Huh.
which is weird. So
I don't think it's worse than the full Carolina Reaper that I threw down my gullet.
I survived this one. Well, for now. But all right.
You
so,
didn't let out any audible. Ah! Ah!
did it. I literally want to stick my head in something.
Dip it in the toilet.
All right, nerds. We seem to always go over an hour every week. Now,
Again,
but,
well, hey,
all
they're
of
giving us a lot of
nerds.
material. So
What?
they're giving us a lot of material. So.
All right, stay thirsty, nerds, as Shuba would say. I gotta take your
Stealing
line.
my lines because you just want to get out of here.
Get it out. We're trying to get out of here. We'll see you next week.
Stay thirsty.